Good to see you both. How's it going?
Edie Beats, it's good to see you, brother.
Good to see you
Yeah,
again. How
Charlie,
you
I've been
doing,
wanting to
Petey?
chat with you for a while, man. I'm a big fan. Totally Killer was awesome. Congratulations, man.
Thank you so much. Yes, I
Drew, we
love that
spoke a while
slow-mo.
back, man. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, no, likewise, likewise. How you doing?
Drew, I kind of wanted to know, like, what is that like for you, kind of returning for a sequel in regards to like characters are doing a lot of different things. They're in different cities. Like, what's that like for you getting the scripts for that specifically?
It's really interesting because you sort of finish a project and you kind of cleanse yourself of it and you move on to the next thing in life and you sort of you put these stories and characters, you tuck them away and it's always really interesting to see what the writers have come up with and to see the world that they've created and I just think it's really exciting. It's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Charlie, I find it really interesting because I love your character arc in this one specifically. What's that like for you preparation wise, playing these characters that are kind of not like messing things up or making challenges, but like you're kind of like thrown in a situation where like these characters feel like Siena's character thinks she has everything figured out, right? And then she meets your character, right? And you're kind of throwing kind of like obstacles. Do you think about that at all, like with that kind of storyline?
Well, what was really fun about my character is just like I think I'm a door into herself sometimes. It's just sometimes the conversation with Skylar is just a mirror reflection of what she's supposed to be saying through what she's supposed to be feeling, what she's supposed to be saying anyways, you know? And so being able to be somebody who is just like deepening her sense of thought and her journey into the end of the story, it is really fun in that instant. And like you say, and then there's that will they, won't they, and where and is this going to be something that it's always a good time. I mean, we get to make movies here for a living. No matter what, it's always a good time, brother.
Absolutely, for sure. And then, Drew, I did kind of want to ask you, there's so many ways we kind of watch and consume media, right? For films, there's the streaming, like people get to watch this on Tubi, and then there's, the theatrical release, film festivals, that's the other ways people watch movies, TV shows, right? The week to week drops, the binge. Are you ever conscious of how people are going to consume and watch the media you're making while you're making it at all? Are you ever conscious of the audience, or does that happen a little bit afterwards?
It depends. I think it's project to project, PD. I think
Yeah.
like sometimes I think it's always healthy to have the audience in mind when you're doing something, but it comes at different stages. Other times, you're not thinking about that at all. You're just really trying to do the best you can on the day, and hoping that it is in service of the bigger picture. And with something like this, where it's been adapted from a book that many people love, you can't not go in not thinking about them. You kind of
Yeah.
have to, a little bit.
These are the things, Charlie, I think about because I'm a filmmaker as well. So these are the things I actually think about all the time. And I also kind of wanted to kind of add to that as well, like doing these things where, you know, Sidelined for you, right? Charlie, you've done movies about sports before, like Shattered Ice, that was hockey, and then you've done Julian the Phantoms about music. When you have movies or shows that have like music in them or sports in them, are they kind of music or movie, like music movies or sports movies that have kind of rom-com or drama in them, or are they rom-coms or dramatic kind of films that have those tools of music and sports in it? Because you could look at them in two different ways, which I find is interesting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, like when you're eating chicken noodle soup or when you're eating alphabet soup, is it tomato mixed with letters or is it letters mixed with tomato? I'm just eating soup. You know what I mean? There, it's all one soup, and I'm so stoked to drink that bowl by the end of it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh, and then when you talk about like the audience and are you thinking about them and stuff, it's like it's I think a lot that a lot of that purpose would come a lot from the script writer. Us on the day, it's really about where's my character in this moment in time and place and what he's doing and what he's going through. So the outside world, the different formats like you suggest, if you're thinking about the world of film festivals versus screenings in cinemas versus if you're even just taking clips for TikTok screen,
Yep.
it's like uh, really at the end of the day the strongest thing for an actor is focus on where your character is standing and what you're doing and what you're going through in the story and then as the actor make sure you're preparing as you're the most prepared for as much time as you have. Sometimes we have 2 days to get ready for a musical number, sometimes we have 2 months and a budget where you have coaches and trainers and all these things, and so you're always fighting a new game. But at the end of the day, as long as you can find the journey within yourself to be able to do that thing on the day as properly as you can. That's what we're going for, brother.
Absolutely. No, it's that is really well said. Now I'm just gonna think of tomato and alphabet soup the whole time.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You know what you're gonna buy at the grocery store tonight.
Sidelined 2 Intercepted is going to be on Tubi, so I can't wait for people to check that out. Charlie, Drew, great to see you both again. Thanks so much and congratulations.
Cheers. So great to see you, brother.
See you, Petey.
Yeah, see you guys. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.